Well, hello, welcome to Tarot to a T. Today we're going to do a mid-August 2022 reading for the sign of Leo. And happy birthday to all the Leos out there. I'm a Leo. Hi, nice to meet you. If this is your first time, welcome. And if you're returning, you're awesome. Thank you for returning. I appreciate your support and hope to see you again in the days to come. So we're going to go ahead and ask, what does Leo need to know for mid-August 2022? What is the message that needs to come out for Leo? Mid-August 2022. It is Leo season. And we are in a new supermoon as of last night. I believe it's in Aquarius, which is interesting. If it is Aquarius, which I think I'm right on that, that's the opposite sign of Leo on the zodiac wheel. So I just think it's kind of an interesting energy we have going on today, in the next few days. Let's see. I think we got something brewing here. We got some things coming out that are, I don't know, I wouldn't call it a hectic, urgent energy necessarily, but there's definitely something brewing here. Cards of advice, please. Cards of advice. We got our cards to tell us a little bit about the message, the situation. Now we just need a few cards of advice. Okay. A couple more cards of advice for Leo. What does Leo need to know? Oh, it's more than one on that one. Okay, let's get started. Eight of Diamonds. You're moving ahead in your finances. I'm very happy to hear that. It could be that you are, I don't know, you achieve some kind of payout. This generally returns on, this is, sorry for stuttering, it's generally returns on investment, but I'm hearing like there's something paying off for you. There's something paying off for you. This can also be the entrepreneurial card. We will turn some more cards up before we elaborate on that. Look at this. Ace of Diamonds. Yes, this is about a new beginning in increasing your financial foundation, I was going to say financial worth. That was the first word that popped into my mind. It's about worth. So that, to me, that's like a total picture, right? Not just how much money you make, but what you're worth in its entirety, like all of your assets, all of your property, anything under the sun. But there's a new start in a direction to increase that. That's what the Ace of Diamonds speaks of. Two of Diamonds. This is all about money. Wow. All about abundance, success. I don't know about you, but like I mentioned, I am a Leo. In the last few months, I have been listening to other tarot readers, and they have talked about like a lot of success and prosperity coming my way. So we could be on the brink of that because I keep expecting that. I'm setting my mindset up for that to happen. So anyway, the Two of Diamonds talks about harmony and balance. In terms of finances, which is good. And look, we have another ace. You're starting off on something major. So in one sense, it's about increasing your income or your net worth. And in the other sense, the new start is about learning new skills or desiring some new knowledge or skills. I think you're about to embark on something very independent, very entrepreneurial that is going to really pay off for you, Leo. Because this card originally, I said, you know, the feeling of when it came out was something is paying off for you. That could be a prediction. Tarot doesn't normally predict, but I am feeling a strong leaning towards that. And it's also the card of entrepreneurship. Starting something on your own, starting fresh. You have cards of new starts. This is a fantastic beginning to what's probably going to be a pretty amazing reading. So stick around. Let's see what else we can pull out here for mid-August for Leo. I'm excited. I'm jazzed up. Feeling a little bit sleepy when I sat down, but no, this is definitely exciting. You got another diamond. Pentacles. Diamonds are pentacles, okay? Queen of Diamonds. This could be an earth sign, a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Or it could be the body you're embodying. The thing about the Queen of Diamonds, she's very practical in money manners. She's very good with managing money. She's very good at making decisions. She's a very grounded gal. Don't have to be a female. She's a bit of an authority power figure like a king would be. She just has a softer touch. She has the more feminine touch, a more subtle approach. So maybe this new idea you have, new business you have, you're taking it not like, boom, I'm going in and I'm doing this like a king would. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're approaching it like in a more gentle, subtle manner, like, I'm going to say tipping on your toes into it, like testing the waters. I don't know. I just got that vision. Like you're like trying the water to see if it's too hot, too cold, just right. Wow. 6 of Spades. This is destined. This is part of your, this is fated. This is part of your life path. What is about to transpire or unfold, if it isn't already, is this is the path you were meant to go down, and this is going to bring in new opportunities and new possibilities for you if they haven't already appeared. It's like once you get started, it's going to set off a chain of events where more of these opportunities are going to become obvious to you. They're going to be exposed. What else can you tell me about Leo's situation for mid-August 2022? 9 of Clubs. Very nice. You've just wrapped up something up in the sense of some kind of achievement that's brought you much satisfaction. I mean, this definitely could be around work or like some kind of plan that you put into place. I'm sensing like a while ago you put some plans into motion, and they've just wrapped up, and you've reached some kind of achievement. That isn't the wrapping up of a major cycle, by the way. It's just like maybe you've met a milestone. I don't know if you've ever worked at a place where they talked about your goals and your milestones that they're like benchmarks, right? Some employers expect you to meet certain benchmarks before you move on to the next level. They make it very clear, which can be a good thing. It can also be kind of a pain in the butt because you feel like you're under pressure, right? Especially if it's milestones you don't really care about reaching. I don't know. That's my attitude. It may not be yours. 3 of Clubs. There's a third party or a third element involved in the mix here with this completion. Something to do with this destined path you're on now. But this is also the card of fight and struggle. So whatever you're emerging from with this completion, I think there's a little bit of struggle to move on from that and to get going on this new start. Actually, you got 2 new starts, so what the heck am I talking about? It's a major new chapter in your life. However, I have not seen a 10 pop out. That usually denotes like the end of a major cycle in your life. I don't see that. So this could be a continuation of something you've already kind of started. And it hasn't reached its potential yet. There's a potential for it to grow a lot more and to bring you to a lot of new exciting places. Let's go ahead and look at your cards of advice. 3 of Spades. Oof. We'll talk about that in a second. Black and White Joker, aka the Fool card. There's a little bit of a needing to take kind of a naive approach. Naive in the sense that you're the student and you're about to discover, learn things that this is completely new information for you, completely new experience. Whoa! Nothing by chance. 6 of diamonds and 6 of hearts. Both of these cards, like the 6 of spades, talk about new opportunities, new doors and possibilities opening up for you. With the 6 of diamonds, can you guess what that means? That's in the realm of finances. It's also about the ability or new opportunities to take financial responsibility. This is paying off debt. This is coming out with a new business plan. This is about coming out with a new budget. The 6 of hearts is exciting because it talks about negotiations and compromise. And this is also about the way or some kind of energy has been cleared up for you to pursue, I'm hearing either new relationships or deeper relationships. Because the hearts does talk about the heart matters in the emotions. It's interesting and exciting that you got both 6s here, though, together. I feel like a whole new set of possibilities is about to open up for you, Leo. We have our 10 card, 10 of spades. Something has completed. Some kind of cycle is completed here. This is actually about some loss, some major loss, disappointment. There could be an element of having to process and grieve. Don't know if it was like you lost somebody either through somebody moving away, somebody, heaven forbid, getting sick and passing away, or a separation of some sort, losing a friend, going through a divorce. Could be any of those things. In the realm of advice, when this kind of card shows up, because it's pretty heavy, right? I can't deny that. I tend to look at this as this is completed and this is over. You don't have to go back to this, but you probably just emerged from a situation that involved a major loss. I didn't talk about the 3 of spades here, but I'll address it now because this is about, again, a third party or a third element. I think the third element here is the worry and concern that your troubles aren't behind you. I'm hearing that. The troubles aren't... You're worried that they aren't behind you. I think the 10 just confirmed that they are. It's wrapped up. It's done. Because you got these freaking possibilities out the you-know-what, and opportunities, both in finances and relationships. To me, that's very exciting news. Now, I did mention briefly about this Black and White Joker, also known as the Fool in traditional tarot, and being open to new experience, and just, again, being the Fool is having no preconceptions about what to expect, how things are going to come to you, what you're going to experience. It's about being completely open and brand new, and I think that's the energy you kind of have to embody to bring about these new opportunities in all kinds of areas of your life. The Joker energy is also about things not being settled. So perhaps, again, that's where this worry is coming from. You're still worried because things don't feel settled. Well, guess what? They aren't. They aren't settled. There's still some things that have to happen, things that you have to process before you get down the road a little further, right? You get further along in your journey. But I do think this is about the final letting go of something major. The 10 of spades. The major loss. I don't think you're about to come upon a new one. These cards don't really make sense in that. I mean, I guess anything's possible, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like that's the card that's saying it's over. the darkness is over, at least for now. You have a very bright new adventure you're about to embark on. What else in terms of advice can you give Leo about mid-August 2022 and the immediate future? Any more cards of advice, please? Oh, okay, I'll take them both. They didn't want to go back in, and I can take the 2 cards. Wow, we got the Joker again, so things are unsettled. Things are unsettled. Now this is the colorized Joker, so this is the Magician card. Sometimes this Magician energy can kind of be some of the magic you work in your own life by, I don't know, coming up with creative, clever ideas or ways of manipulating situations around you, but I also see it as the universe stepping in and working its magic, And this could be for good or for not so good. Like the changes that come in that aren't expected, or the new particulars, elements that are introduced that kind of change the way you think about things or the way things move or progress. I don't know if that made a lot of sense, but I see the Magician as being kind of a wild card in itself. And then the Joker energy, again, is about things being unsettled and kind of shifting around. But I do want to talk about Jokers and the fact that they are masters. They look like they're juggling balls or batons of fire or hoops or whatever the case. There's actually a lot of mastery behind that. So it's not so chaotic that, you're headed down a path of disaster, for example. I think it's very controlled and probably an unseen way. I see that as the universe and its unseen effects stepping in here. Now the 5 of Spades is about change happening, inevitable change happening. I think you can expect that because things are not settled, right? You have both Jokers out here, not just one. And this is about disruption in routines and lifestyle and things coming from the outside that aren't expected, coming in and disrupting kind of your patterns or your way of living, your way of doing things, any of those things. It literally is the card of things getting broken up. I'm not seeing a lot of relationship out here, so I do not think this is about an impending breakup in terms of relationships. It's just that you need to expect the way things are going to be shifted around and disrupted in some manner. And that doesn't mean it's going to be bad. Could be a very, very good thing. Probably something that's needed. I'm kind of sensing that. 9 of Spades. Again, a completion on a very disappointing note. This is something you're grieving. There's still something I guess that you have to process, probably from this major loss, because I sense there was a major loss in the recent past. Okay, you still got the worry with the 3 of Spades, and you got the 10 of Spades with something reached some kind of major completion. This is also talking about that completion and being completely let down, completely disappointed. Again, this change is being forced upon you, which I was just talking about with the 5 of Spades. The unexpected events happening. So I would say that you should expect there will be some more shifts, changes, what have you, happening that are going to kind of propel you down this path into these fabulous new opportunities. Because this, if you look at this is the line of advice here is kind of dark energy, but I see it as like coming out of these dark clouds into this very, very nice place to be. Success-wise, prosperity-wise, and relationship-wise. I think that's ultimately where you're headed, and whatever you went through here, starting again, Yeah, there's some. I'm hearing also Dark Night of the Soul. There's some more processing of emotion you need to go through, get it out, express it, let it go, and allow those things to shift and move around in your life with these jokers. Be like the Fool. Just let it happen. Let it undo itself in its due time. Wow. Leo, I'm gonna end it there. I know that didn't seem like such a positive note, but I really do see that whatever Leo is going through, I've kind of heard some tarot readings that Leo has been kind of going through a rough time lately. I'm not speaking from personal experience there necessarily. I'm just saying I've kind of heard that as a theme. So I think you're still kind of processing and going through that rough time, but it's ultimately going to wrap up here and lead you to this. This is the reward for paying your dues and going through the crap. And you just started on this journey. You just started on this journey, and your finances are improving. We definitely see an element of that here. Okay, I hope that helped. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe and hit notifications if you want to see when the next video comes out. I might be doing a bonus video for August. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how the schedule goes. But I'll be back in September for sure. So hitting notifications will give you a heads up on that. Okay? Thank you for joining me, and take care until I see you again.